Well, my morning's actually kind of split in two. I'm training for a half marathon, so those days I wake up at 4:50 in the morning and run like crazy and wear myself out. The other days I'm groggy and walk my dog and just try to survive.
I'm severely mentally ill, so I'm on a lot of antipsychotics, so I'm not really sure where I am most of the time when I wake up. So for a few minutes I just sort of thrash until I calm myself down enough to like really assess the situation, and then like, I don't know, walk the dog, get some coffee, you know, the usual stuff, take your pills.
My name is Jessica Gann, and I'm a digital media technology major. A typical morning would be me just waking up and I listen to some music before I start getting ready for class. Then I get ready, get dressed, you know, do all the typical stuff, and then I start driving to school.
Well, I work at the good old Chick-fil-A, RIP to Truett Cathy, he's the realest. But I have to wake up and be there at 4 a.m. every morning. And so I normally wake up at 3:30, get in the shower, and it's just a scalding hot shower to make sure that I am awake for work. And brush my teeth. I normally don't eat breakfast, so that's about it.
So how's your commute to school and work? What's that like?
It's not awful. It could be worse. It's about an hour-long drive, about 40 minutes, including with traffic on downtown and the interstate, and then Amnicola being the jam-packed highway it is. I mean, it's a nice little journey. I could make some nice little vlogs of me talking for an hour.
So if I do leave, there's no telling, because I live in Ringo, right? I live in Ringo. And in Ringo, to get from Ringo to East Burner Road, you have to cross this train track. Now this train track, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who live in Ringo know this train track. It's really famous. But we try to get past it in enough time, but there's no telling when it's gonna come. It's just there. So let's say like today, actually, I tried to get past the train track. It took me 30 minutes because the train just stops. It just stops every single time. And if it's not stopping, it just keeps going. You never know when it's gonna pass, when we're able to clear. I think one day I was making a song and I did like a little snippet video to get everybody excited for it. I could literally videotape it, right? You know how the lights switch back and forth? Mm-hmm. I videotaped it to the point where it matched the beat of the song that I was making. That's how long it takes to cross that little pathway. But it's great. But other than that, once I get past that, it's smooth sailing. I'm able to just go.
It wouldn't be that bad if it didn't take a fairly long time, at least to me, because my commute's about 35 to 15 minutes, depending on which way I go off the mountain.
I enjoy Chris' classes the most out of any class I've taken up here at Chat State because it involves what I'm majoring in. And he's a real cool teacher, and I hang out here in the MTC building all the time. If either you'll catch me in the front or I'm back here in this classroom or in the production booth working on something media related.
I don't have time to hang out on campus, but my favorite classes are probably TV production and African American literature.
Whenever I don't have nothing to do, I try to stick around at school to do a lot of things that, you know, if I'm needed. Because I love being here at school because it's just fun to do and love helping people that need it. So mostly just being here at school, or if not, be at home just chilling with my dad and my brother. And television production, electronic media, mostly a lot of the media classes here on campus, so it's just long. Because, yeah, media is probably one of the funnest things I've ever done, and it's just...
Try to spend as least amount of time on campus as possible. I don't know, yeah. We're just going to leave that question. How about that? What's the next question?
One, I do not hang out on campus because there's no point. Nobody got time for that. And what was the first question?
What classes do you enjoy the most?
The classes I enjoy the most. Right now, it's TV.
I enjoy media writing, and my favorite class right now is TV production. I really don't hang out a lot on campus, but if I do, it'll be in the cafeteria when I'm eating.
I take a lot of work home. There's always something to edit, always something to take video of. After school or work, I work. I'm always working.
What happens after school? Do you go to work? What are you doing when you're not here?
Soul crushing manual labor. That's usually the thing, and then I go home and do more soul crushing manual labor. I have a fixer-upper house, so it's always in need of repair.
Well, when I get done with school, I head home, and then usually I watch Netflix and then do homework or I read.
Sometimes I hang out with my friends in the cafeteria or the library, or I go home, watch Netflix, and I also do arts and crafts. I have a burn book. It's pretty great.
Usually I curl up on my couch with a bottle of wine, naked, cry for a little while. It's pretty good wine though.